Hello, I have returned. How did it go? I see dead biters. There have been attacks while I have been gone. So then another one in the south as well. Yep. Oh dear. Nothing in the north and the east, which is good. That's what I was hoping for and expecting. Scanning is progressing nicely, but we haven't spotted any new bases quite yet. Our new lights are working well. Let's see what we built up. We now have nearly a full 100 walls and a ton more stone. Let's start expanding our flooring. We'll cover the whole furnace area. Or most of the furnace area. There we go. And just to be as confusing as possible, let's also floor underneath this ore. Because this is magic flooring. It goes anywhere. Oh, we've actually run out of space for iron. That is good. Now we just need to do something about copper. It's gonna be awkward. Where do we want to set up our production? I guess out here somewhere. We could go up there. I'll go on a quick scouting mission. I'll get the lay of the land and work it out from there. I was about to say, can we build a car yet? But no, we can't build a car. What am I thinking? I'd like to be able to do that. Cars are very good in deserts. You got banned from chat, Dan. What did you do? I didn't know there were any systems in place. Did you try and link something? Maybe that's... I don't know. I think linking does work. YouTube did not approve of something you did. What did you do? I do read chat. I literally just read what you said. It just took me 20 seconds extra because time. What can we do now? Not much. All we can do now is military. Which isn't too bad an idea. Yep, I have hundreds of documented hours on Factorio. But not a second yet on the Steam version. Right, I want to go scouting up here. New music is happening. It's looking good. It looks like the desert is only a small area here. It possibly goes down there too, but this is, well, I was going to say greener. It's sort of browner, really. And here we are. We're up to the let's go to the bison bases. We can continue on though, as long as we're careful. A group of worms up here. Oh no, I thought that was red. It was pinky purpley, whatever. I imagine a negative review of Factorio would go something along the lines of, I don't understand anything, send help. You just walk around in a random desert and there's nothing to do. Right, I've sort of gone further than I intended to here. I wanted to get an idea of where the biters started and what sort of biomes are up here. I've now gone on this grand voyage out into the wilderness. We shall return. Oh yeah, I have no ammo. I should not be in that situation. That is a bad situation. Well spotted. That could have gone very badly for me. Ooh, we got a bunch more research, and it's all red only, which is great. We'll start with bullet damage. It's better than bullet speed because it's more efficient. Bullet speed, you just fire your bullets faster. Bullet damage, the bullets that you have do more. Oh, there's a biter base there. Oh, this is a bit close. Easy does it. Think biter. Hiss and flail around a lot, and suddenly decide to go in random directions very rapidly, with complete disregard for any trees or buildings in the way. I imagine there will be some people who don't enjoy Factorio. It's definitely a slower paced game, relative to what else is available, and some people might just not have the patience for it. Ooh, biters are attacking. That's quite a lot of them. That's a bit worrying. They're damaging the walls now. That's not good. Now I need to invent... Oh no, I have repair packs. I don't need to invent them. They probably come as standard, I imagine. This is going well. We have all the copper we would ever need now. So yes, back to what we were doing before, working out where to set up our production. I think there is good. Nice open area, no ores that I'd have to pave over, and I can expand it as far as I want in that direction. Which is always important. Scalability is always the key. Yes, we will do that. So I'm going to walk up here and start laying some foundations. With many, many belts. So somewhere around here. Looks good. We'll move back a bit, actually. Something like this. Going this way. Many belts. This takes me back, actually, to the first episode of Railworld. I think this is pretty much what I did. I laid a bunch of belts down, ready to have all the various gubbins run along them. It's so long ago now, it's weird. But yeah, well, iron and coal. No, not iron and coal. Iron and copper. Circuits and gears. Plastic turning into advanced circuits. And steel. I haven't actually done this in so long, it's crazy. Because with towns it was done a different way. With living with biters it was done a different way. It was sort of done the same way with No Crafting Challenge, but that itself was pretty much as long ago as Railworld. That's the point, yeah, but like... it's unlikely that anyone will buy Factorio and find out they don't like it. Like, you see this whole factory running, and that's what you end up with. You play the game, you build a giant factory just like what you see in the trailer. It is all possible. You could even, if you wanted, build a train-based biter defense system. It might not work. You would need trains running pretty much constantly to be sure you caught all the biters. And you'd probably eventually die. Oops. That'll do. Some nice rounded edges. And we'll switch to concrete as soon as we can. A recent Factorio Friday Facts demonstrated that concrete would now have the nice rounded edges that that stone gets, which is good for many reasons. But there's also a reason that it's bad, because I think it will impact my ability to write things in concrete. Because everything will sort of try and merge together and the corners will be all soft. And it won't be good. Great resolution, as in the resolution of the stream. It should be 1080 or 720 depending on what YouTube is capable of. If it's not, something has gone wrong. There's a point. Someone can probably mod it so that the biter alarm becomes like a message tone. Or even the beeping that you get if your phone's too close to your headphones. Just to really mess with people. Or like a Steam notification, or Skype, or all of them, picking one at random. To make sure everyone was covered. Making many chests of Mark III modules with materials from the other side of the lake and rail world. Doable. I could possibly do something like that, I don't know. I have a certain plan that involves the lake and things. Yeah, using trains just to thin out the biters is pretty decent, because they don't usually attack the trains, and they don't attack the rails unless they're trying to, I think, set up a base. Oh, the stream is in 1080. Excellent. Yes, it would be nice if you could choose whether it was round or straight-edged. What I'm hoping is that they anticipate the whole lettering thing. And make it so that, like, concrete embedded in stone stays as squares. I really hope they do that, but it's unlikely, unfortunately. And some letters are going to be a bit awkward. Which is a shame. Yeah, 1080p should be the max size. Is there much in the way of stream lag? Because I keep getting little lag spikes on my end of certain stuff. When you say this update, Joseph, the update with the new rail laying is 0.13, which isn't out yet. It will be coming out in future, and there's a bunch of gubbins in it. There's a new vehicle that's terrifying. New controls for the trains, a bunch more stuff integrated into the circuit system, and all sorts of other gubbins. Possibly the new ending, but I think that might be 0.14's big project instead. I think I realised you were gone, Sam Ramda Best. You said bye at some point, didn't you? And I said bye, and then you were back again. I don't know. Yeah, I can make the diagonal corners that way, but there's the issue of... hang on, let's... If we go down to smaller size, they merge, which is the issue. So, like let's see, the letter F, yeah, that happens. You can do that, but it doesn't... I don't think there's really a way to make that not do what it does. Perhaps if you did that and then... No. That's the thing. It's going to look weird and sort of... I don't know, rounded. Goodbye, Dan. I can't do double A's. I don't know how to say them. I just say a longer A. Dan. Or like Dan. I don't know. Well, there is an ending at the moment, but there's a better one that they're working on. It's very cool. I sort of want to keep it a secret for those who don't know. But I know what it is, and I know there's even been some sort of concept art stuff. But they've had to keep pushing it back because they're working on other things. And to get to the end of the game anyway, you're playing for like at least 10 hours. Unless you know what you're doing. Oh, biters! Coming from quite an unusual direction, that's a bit worrying. I didn't think they'd come from there. We'll resupply this. Keep them all at 10 for the moment. Oh, I should make my armor, but it needs steel. We will implement the production of steel. Nothing's going on here at the moment, so it's fine. How should I do it? I'll just have manual loading of coal for the moment. We'll just have it like here. There we go. And some coal, though I seem to be quite lacking in coal at the moment. Slowly but surely we will gather a decent steel supply, get some proper armor in place, and then not die. Yes, gubbins. Random gubbins. I mean, gubbins means gubbins. Weird stuff. I should just floor this entire coal deposit just to be confusing. The biters won't know what they're looking at. They'll be confused and taken aback, and while they're standing around theorizing, they will be shot, like then, wherever they were. Possibly there, or there, or there. They're sort of attacking all of them now, except the north one. I'm going to grab a bunch of walls, and apparently we'd actually filled up our supply of walls. I still have a stack in my inventory. Right, the iron supply, I would like to, for the moment, be a bit clunky and loop round like this. Later on we'll put something more proper in. I want to send it up here. Actually, is there another iron deposit closer to where I'm setting things up? There is one there. We could use that in the meantime. Just let this one stay here. Let's leave that one as it is. And we'll start bringing the power over. Maybe I should just completely set up there if I'm going to be moving everything over there anyway. Where would I put the power? Probably here. Some coal there. I might just move my base, because there's a nice little pocket I can hide in here, and there are lots of evil angry biters out here. And the further away I am from them, the better. Yes, the ending with the things and stuff. I am a Pokemon, apparently. Speaking of Pokemon, there have been some new trademarks today for Pokemon games. Which suggest that a 7th generation may be announced tomorrow. For those keeping score. Right, I think I will just set up shop up here. We do have all the things we need, just spaced a bit more awkwardly. We'll just hook them all up to here, and it'll be good. And we'll have some power there, nice and far away from all the angry biters. Flooring the entire desert, that would definitely be interesting. It can probably be done. I can just hide the fact that there is even a desert here. Right, I'll gather more coal, we'll need that. But that should be us good. Bit more stone. Science is still underway apparently. I'll just check that it is about to finish. I will restock it before I go. There we go. To the north. North. That thing. You never played Pokemon? Go do it now. The original games are being released on, actually that's on 3DS. I guess you wouldn't own a 3DS if you haven't ever played Pokemon in your life. You can emulate it on phones. You didn't hear me say that. Just in case Nintendo was watching. They're always watching. With their fingers hovering over the Content ID button. It's a shame, really, because in most respects they are a very nice company, but they really don't like YouTube. Hello, dragon. Hello, the Natinodge. Also known as Jonathan Prince, I do believe. Right, is this enough room for a steam engine column, I wonder? A full-size one. Oh, I need to set up some production of gears. And pipes, really. That's already most of my iron. I was sort of planning on setting up an entire factory here. Whoops. I went and made an entire steam engine column. Ooh, a DS Lite, I had one of those. It still works, to this day. My original DS does not. A while ago I unearthed all my old handhelds. At first I picked up my Game Boy Advance SP, opened it, switched it on, it was fine. Still on green battery and everything. Ran games, it was awesome. Played Pokemon on it. Played Pokemon on it for a while. Ruby, my first Pokemon game. And then I picked up my original DS. And just in attempting to open it, I broke the top screen off. It had somehow decayed. And the bracket, which previously I had half broken, admittedly, as I think everyone did to their original DSs. It was half broken, and when I picked it up, it just came off. And of course it did not switch on. And then I picked up my DS Lite, and that was fine. No, I didn't play on the PSP, I played on a DS. Is my accent that bad? I thought it was fairly understandable. I'm confused. Unless you were talking to someone else, which is entirely possible. Right, well, we've got miners on all of this iron. And we can get power to them. Apart from the fact that we don't actually have any power handy. So we'll go try do that before we run out of iron plate, which might be difficult. 5 boilers. We'll not make the burner inserters quite yet. I suspect that will be too much. Now let's do a quick check. Can I fit a full-size steam engine column in this space? No, because I mean I can put the column itself, but I can't put the actual boilers. I guess they can come outwards. That probably makes more sense, really. And my Game Boy Advance was an SP. And it was the one with all the tribal markings on. It was so cool. I felt so awesome. Right, we'll put in. I guess I should. Yeah, I'll have a an underground pipe. Oh wow, that's all my remaining iron going into an underground pipe. Possibly a bad idea. Factorio on 3DS. This must be made to happen. I could play it all the time. It probably wouldn't be able to cope with all of the everything and such. Right, let's just put a stack of coal in that one, and that will get us started. I'll bring this immediately over to the iron mining. Oh, it is over there. Oh, we can't quite reach. No. I'll go diagonally then. Can we... no. Very close. In fact, yeah, there we go. All powered. Ah, that was a bit of a mess. We'll hook them all up. Get them all running into a furnace assembly. Which we'll have going north, I think, just because there's room. Though we'll have to sort of dodge the copper deposit, which makes things quite awkward. I've sort of messed it up there. There was a better way of doing this. In fact, I'm going to switch to said better way. because it's not that hard. There we go. This one can even turn to there. Still has to sidestep a bit. Actually, it probably doesn't. To be safe, we'll move it across a bit. And we're out of iron for the belts. We've got very little left now, so I'll just sort of manually load some ore into this. Yes, I messed up with that planning. I have not reviewed Factorio on Steam yet. I will probably do that after I finish the stream. Oh, a DSi. Oh, and I think that's the first one that didn't have the Game Boy Advance slot. Which is why no one has a DSi nowadays. Now, what was the point? If you couldn't still play your Game Boy games on it, it's no good. It'll be fine, though. I think it was just sort of the original DS where they were still finding their feet, and they realised that they needed stronger brackets. Priority number one, like, don't have the top screen just fall off all the time. I don't think I know anyone whose DS didn't break. And I was very good with mine. I only broke it a tiny bit. And the top screen just wiggled a little. I know someone whose top screen was so loose that the everything would randomly go green and blue and red as wires disconnected and reconnected. Going solar? I mean, I can do that. We'll need a bit of time and research and stuff first. Right, I can now actually make inserters again. So I can start hooking this up. I mean, this doesn't need to be this far up. Ah, whatever, it's fine. There we go, that is 8. So basically copying at the moment what we have in the south. Oh, we're out of iron. I will gather more from our lone furnace. And we will... I've positioned that all wrong. There. We can put these further along. Or not. I think that works. We can't quite connect. I guess we can just move these up and it'll still have perfect coverage. There we go. We have the power. And we'll also put some coal in. And I'm running out. There's all my coal. I'm going to take some back because I'm going to need that. Three more of those and they'll be properly working. Also, I should have probably fueled this earlier, because I spotted it wasn't going and just sort of ignored it. Plenty of copper anyway. What's wrong with talking about some old-fashioned gaming hardware? I forget exactly how we got to this. I know we previously got to this conversation by talking about the Harvest Moon inspired game that Avak's playing. Which I've forgotten the name of again. Something Dew Valley, or I don't know. And we ended up talking about Game Boys and DSs that way, but then we left it for like an hour and have returned to the subject, and I'm wondering where we came from now. Oh, it was Pokemon. Someone said I was a Pokemon, because I used confusion. which led to me mentioning the 7th generation of Pokemon, which led to words. It led to words. It led to the discussion of playing Pokemon on old consoles. This has died. I will fix it. Resupply, and let's see what the damage is from the biters. Not much. It's fairly alright. Not to insult them or anything, or they'll come back with 10 times as many and we'll all die. There's been another attack up here at some point as well. Oh, I probably have enough steel now to make some armor. Fantastic. That's the one, Stardew Valley, probably. There's our heavy armor. And we can make a submachine gun as well. People are now trying to work out my moveset. I would be interested to know. Let's grab a bunch more iron. Like just all of it. This needs a resupply. Plenty of walls. We don't really need any more. There's some more stone though. Right, we will return to the north, I think. That's still steadily pootling along. We'll see if we can quickly get some red signs up and running. How is the game holding up? It is fine, though I'm noticing some freezing with my recording software. That may be coming through as lag for the stream, unfortunately. This is all running well. We probably want to... Actually, I will re-implement this thing here, because we do probably want to have coal on one side again. There's some coal mining over here. Also, I've realized I'm running this whole thing off one stack of coal, which is mostly run out at this point. I perhaps should have considered that a little bit more. We'll go over here. Confuse, build, craft, pickup. Sounds good. That makes sense. Root? Are you thinking I'm negative root or something? Or is negative root here? I'm confused. There we go. My name is Mangledpork or Bentham. Oh, that's annoying. I can almost power them all with one power pole. We're off by one. I don't know that there's anything I can do to change that. Can I be clever? Can I make it go like a little bit further somehow? Will this work? No. That's actually made it worse. Oh. Fine, we'll go there and then right there. All of the coal. Let's see if we can get it back to the steam engine column before it all dies. I don't particularly fancy my chances. Yep, it's all run out already. That went well. Right. We're along here, and I think we will actually loop round before we go in. So we can line up properly with stuff. I guess this is a good time to switch this over to a longer column. I probably shouldn't have queued up so many belts before queuing up the steam engine stuff. We'll get this in place anyway. Oh, I sort of want to rejig all the power poles now, because I'm moving everything. And we can break this one. Put them all in over here. And have I got the spacing wrong? What have I done? Is that just how it works? That's just how it works. That's really annoying. Fine, I'll extend it one more. Oh, that's 7. I need one more. That's why it didn't work. Though it is still slightly off. There we go. And all this. Oh, that was beautiful. And yes, because the power died, there's no more coal. But now that there's coal being put in the system, it should kickstart the system enough that we get a constant coal supply through. Confuse counter, brick break, hammer arm. There we go, this is all running fine. The iron is also running. But things are running out of coal, so we will implement a splitter. And some fancy messing about, I think. There. And then we'll do this and this. And we will have a splitter on this end. That way the coal and the iron will remain on the correct sides. I don't have to have underground belts and things going round the side of each other and stuff. Right, the output. We'll do this. And this. And we'll merge here, and then do a thing. The exact nature of the thing I am not sure. So we'll have the iron on the inside. But we're out, and biters are attacking. They have failed to reach the walls. That is a good sign. I will need to set up some defenses over here, because they're going to be attacking here too. Yeah, they've got every reason to go north instead of east. Yep, those consoles keep their battery. My Game Boy Advance was off for like maybe as much as 5 years and was still on green. When you say the stream went 240p, do you mean it went up to 240? Because that is quite painful. Because it is as much as 1080 for some people. Right, I should probably... Like, why isn't this running? Oh, because I haven't actually got output inserters. Probably should have thought of that. We will implement this. Just as soon as we've crafted the millions of circuits we need. There we go. All of the iron, and probably all of the pollution. This over here has died again. Let's grab a bunch of coal from here. Get that being fueled up. Just do it this way, it's quicker. The supply is excellent. I'm going to keep loads handy in case I go back to the other base. Also, I've got some random iron ore, let's get rid of that. Right, so we now have this whole belt here filling up with iron, so we can start working on some actual production lines. Let's get some assemblers. We now have the level 2s as well. I should probably have put those in over by the science to get that going a bit quicker. Oh, Samram the Best has been possessed again. This keeps happening. I'm getting quite concerned. Right, let's just make a bunch of instant factory kit. In the form of all the belts and all the inserters. We'll stick with standard inserters for now because they're cheaper and we need the iron. We've already run out. Though I am standing right next to a completely full iron belt. I should probably make use of it. Beautiful. Oops. I put the caps lock on. Oh god. Fixed. I managed to miss Z and hit caps lock, which isn't even next to it. I do not watch Gravity Falls. I know it is a thing. And I have heard that it is a good thing. But that's all I've got to. Right, let's get some gear production underway. I'm just going to use an underground belt for this bit. Splitter. Have it run that way. And then we'll have this run down here. And it can join up to this belt here. And gears. And also power. I was sort of hoping that when I said and gears, there would be gears, but I forgot about certain prerequisites. And I'm out of power poles. It's all gone wrong. Speaking of which, I really need to put some turrets in place. I've probably got minutes before the biters arrive. I will start crafting some. Oh, I need gears for him, that's annoying. There we go. Gear production has commenced. Let's even it out. In fact, I can just have the splitter, I don't even need the wiggly round bit. Very technical term, that. Wow, you fell asleep watching me. I wonder if that's happened before. I guess it will if at some point. let's not put a turret there because I'm about to put the circuit production right there anyway. We'll just have them sort of on the end of the column as it currently stands. So we want to move them out a bit more so we can put some defences around them. Walls. More walls. There we go. Ammo. More ammo. Also, I've noticed that I am about to finish my original iron axe. The time is upon us. Gears! All of the gears! I don't have to craft them manually anymore. Glorious. All of them shall be mine. Now let's sort out the circuits. I'm going to future-proof this. I've learned from previous mistakes. And having to build a circuit production facility that is actually completely separate from a base. Because of how much production I actually needed. Nothing was added in the Steam release itself. There was actually an update today, but it was just a quick bug fix and some improvements to the soundtrack. We are right in between the 0.12 and 0.13 updates. 0.12 is 100% stable, and now that the Steam release is finished, the developers will be working 100%, I should imagine, on bringing out 0.13. Right, let's get some proper copper production going. We'll just clear away the old stuff. Yeah, Factorio is a slow-paced game. That cannot be denied. It's a reason that I have my well, some of my videos at triple speed and things like that. But it's something you can definitely get absorbed in. You can get absorbed in it while also watching YouTube videos and such. It's something that I've sunk hundreds of hours into. Annoyingly, none of it is on record with Steam. But that will change. With any luck, there will be some Steam-supported multiplayer in the future as well. Wait, why am I'm hooking up the ore directly to the belt here. I'm not thinking. Let's do this. Let's think about this. I've slightly lost track of what chat's talking about. I'm trying to catch up now. Right, let's run this over here. About here. Let's see. We want... I mean, I guess we don't want this turret actually here anymore, to be honest. Let's... we'll just go around it. We'll have the belt be there. Am I doing this in a clever way? Probably not. I need a bunch more furnaces. Oh, we've had an attack. 2 walls damaged. 1 turret engaging the enemy. Hello, Travis Harvey. Welcome. Right, our furnaces. We want a belt here. There we go. We'll have to get the coal in again. And then we will have some very nice copper production. And then we can make circuits. I don't have to manually craft them anymore. So annoying. I ended up making far more than I needed there. I don't know what happened. Alright, we can have outputs like this. I guess it makes more sense to just go this way, actually. So we didn't even need to try and dodge the turret. Oh, science! More bullet shooting speed. The only other stuff we have now is shotgun shell stuff, and we don't have those, so... Red science will soon be complete. There we go, that's all the belts in place. Now we need some power. Can we... Oh, we can't quite reach there, hang on, can we tweak it? Yes, there we go. We still can't quite have coverage in all of it. I'm just gonna... I'll do it this way. That's the thing. Then we want... this. And this. And apparently that's not powered. Okay, I'll put one more in there. Right, now we need to bring the coal in. So for that, I guess we can just split off this this line here. Annoyingly, I think this is... yeah, this is wider than we can cross. So I'll have to stop here. Do another underground belt. And run this way. Yeah, we'll just go like that. Actually, we can speed it up slightly. I'll quickly break that before bad things happen. We'll get another underground belt. We need the tool belt now. We've filled up with random gubbins. Let's clear away some stuff we don't want. We don't need 2 stacks of walls. Everything else we sort of do need. Right, copper production is operational. What a glorious day. Alright. Many inserters. And we're making circuits here. And copper wire here. This belt is backwards. And I've run out of belts. Now I've run out of iron. I will gather more. Also more gears. No, I will not manually craft gears anymore. I refuse. There are better ways. People are going very political. Why is this happening? How long am I planning to stream? I believe it says in the description, till I'm tired. A while yet. I'm going to make this an extra long one to celebrate the release of Factorio, though I think in the next few minutes we will go to another break. So I can stretch my legs and such. Right, we can get this all hooked up correctly. Ooh, very nice music going on. I like this one. This is very cool. I'm just sort of being quiet and letting it play. I think this is my new favorite track. No, it's finished. Anyway, circuits. They are happening. We'll need some long-armed inserters and some fast ones. And thinking about it, maybe I've done this thing backwards. It's probably fine. Actually, with the current positioning of stuff and things, power poles, I think I'll leave the other two long-armed ones for now. We definitely have enough throughput as it is, I think, for whatever. Hello, the Amazing Power Clan. Welcome. This is the only circuit setup I know now. In the very distant past, I did it differently, but it's just so perfect. It's just so well designed that I can't not use it. It's so nice. We can gather up our circuits, and we can implement some science. I will make 9 labs. No, I won't, because I don't have the circuits for it. I will gather more circuits and then make 9 labs. Oh, explosions! No, 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 that's not good! I haven't properly defended the place. This is bad. They're attacking, not the miners. I need those for mining. Stop! Oh dear. I done goofed. I dug too deep and too greedily. I actually managed to knock ore off the belts, which is a bit weird. So apparently they're attacking from the south now. This is news. Okay, we will make 3 more turrets. And a bunch more ammo. It's a good job I was up here and not down at the south base. Lights, yes, I should do lights. There we go. And a couple over here. Oh, we should be good. We're starting to sort of cover the channels that the biters can travel through now, rather than the machines they threaten. as our defensive capabilities develop. Mostly at the moment in terms of how many resources we can put into defenses. I will implement lights. I always forget lights. Oops. There we go. I've run out. More lights. 4 lights. That's how many there are. All of the circuits. We will make some more labs. I'm making 9 because we already have one built in the south base. So I'm going to go over there and grab that one, and then we'll have an array of 10. Some more turrets. Maybe a few more. We are out of iron. Do you mean what's the story of Factorio? You're a guy on a planet, I think there's a colony maybe in space. You're trying to get back to them. Originally you were trying to set up the planet to for them to land, but I believe it has now changed to you're trying, like, they're all trapped on the ship and you've got to go down to the surface and use the raw resources available to return and rescue them. That's a bit rude, Mr. Earjob. Quite a lot of people like this game. I believe if you go to Steam right now, where it's been up for a couple of hours, you will find that the vast majority of reviews are positive. Of course, it might be terrible by your opinion, but it would be folly, perhaps, to state your subjective opinions of the game as absolutes. Wait, you love it? But then why would you insult it like that? Now you're just being confusing. Did autocorrect massively change the word niche or something? I would not be that surprised if if I added up all the times of my various saves, it exceeded 1,000. It's probably a bit less than that. Definitely many hundreds. I know for a fact it's more than 200 because I counted that today from the saves that I just had in this particular copy. I think that was one of the original story ideas, Sonic Overlook. Is science still going? Probably not now I think about it. Let's get on with setting up the new science here. I've been reading the chat for a while now, rather than getting on with things. Right, we have all the science labs, so I guess we could just get them in position. About here, we'll move it down one more. I'm leaving a sort of gap of 4. Seems like a good idea. If we really we might want to put another belt in here one day, so I'll move it down just like 2 more. So there's a gap of 6. 6 is a good number. Here we go. And 2 belts running down the middle. And many inserters of many kinds. Where is Railworld? That is a good question. It will happen. I've been a bit sort of disrupted in my video production for the past few days. With any luck, things will return to normal, but I've said that before. But I will try my best. I am not involved in Break the Game. That rings a bell. It's a series, right? Is it multiplayer? I wasn't aware. Need more iron. The iron supply seems to be failing slightly. Actually, it seems to be fine. I'm just using it up so quick. The Factorio demo isn't on Steam. Possibly an oversight or some sort of hold-up. Cool story, Blackfish. That's quite cool, Flexible Games. And good luck to you. Your name is better than mine. I don't like my name. I'd rather just be Bentham, but Bentham is too common a name. For now. Alright, we will get some red signs production in place. About here, I think. I want to get rid of all this here. In fact, I could be clever. If I move all these down, I can have some quite efficient positioning. Like so. Get all the power poles in place. Actually, we can move these up a bit. No, we can't move them up a bit because of the thing I'm doing right now. My whole plan that I'm about to reveal. We can have this go straight under here. And then this line can move down, and this will be for the blue and green science packs, whereas the other one will be for red and purple. Gives us a little bit more room to maneuver later on. That's the power. Now we just need to hook up the actual... Well, it's not the power, because while we have this very nice array here, it's not actually connected to the grid. Can we... Oh, there's always just a slight bit too far There we go, it's all connected. Now we just need to bring in the copper and the gears. Oh, I apologise, Flexible Games. I don't actually go on the Factorio forums that often, so I might have missed it. The main issue with the name of Bentham is that there is a philosopher called Jeremy Bentham. And if you were to type in Bentham on YouTube, then you would just get him. Right, we want splitters. Oh, the copper's blocked by other things. There we go. And this... that lines up well enough. Two underground belts. And then it goes this way, like so. And then the gears will do a similar feat. There we go. Now we just need to tell these what they do for the rest of the... Whoops, that's gone wrong. No, no, don't make those things. What's the button? I forgot the button. There it is. Got it. There's now random wire somewhere on the line. There it is. I'll just gather that up. There we go, science production. It's going. We're doing it. Yes, Factorio's on Steam. Good times. It's been... how long? 2.5 hours now. But yes, I think now that we have the red science operational, we will take a momentary break. For about 5 minutes. And I will leave the factory going while we're gone. And hope that biters don't kill all the things. It'll probably be fine, right? Maybe. I'll put one more up here. Just to be safe. Okay, and with that... once I've checked the chat again. Hold on now, the Amazing Power Clan. What are you saying by you can get Factorio for free? Because you'd better be meaning the demo. We do not approve of pirating on this channel. It is unfair. And at one time it jeopardized the existence of Factorio. The developers, when they originally set out on their quest to make a game... Hello, Piratisu. They gave themselves the goal of 10,000 sales in 1 year. And 1 year later they had 9,000. And luckily, they decided to continue. But if, like, a few hundred more had pirated it, it might have been the end right there and then. They might have gone, it's not reached the goal. We said that if we didn't reach it, we'd stop, and then they could have just stopped. So, don't pirate. It's a bad idea. Especially not indie games. Because they're cheap too. It's not even fair. I don't even know if the guy who was saying that before was talking about pirating, but I went on that rant anyway. But yes, I will now go on my break. I apologise, Piratisu, for going on a break immediately after you arrive. But I will return in 5 minutes. In the meantime, you can watch biters hopefully fail to blow up the base. We shall see.